Well, was it? We'll go.
Yep.
And a microphone. The UK's first painting and decorating podcast with Trev and Ryan.
Hi guys.
Hello. I didn't. Normally I get a little bit of time to write some things down.
No,
so we're straight off the bat. Here
Yeah,
today.
we've got a fast one.
I don't have a good, bad, the ugly because I've not written it down yet.
Have you not?
So yeah, is what it is.
Well, are we
Have to do it.
Are we off the hoof?
Yeah. Well, no. I guess we just won't do one.
No, we will do one.
So we had a comment from last week.
We're
we
professionals.
were comparing paints to girlfriends.
Yeah.
We got Gary Lewis on the Facebook page, 2 Decks 1 Mic podcast, going, love to compare and paint to girlfriends. Used to do that with cars. What about bin? High maintenance, likes to drink pure alcohol, can ruin your tool if given the wrong drink, and only likes it a specific way or it'll cost you. I like that. I like that one a lot.
We're off to a flyer.
Yeah. Straight in with that
So
one.
yeah, that was good. Any more? Or was he the only one that bothered?
That was all that. Someone said, what do we reckon about Dulux once?
Oh God, you know
I
what
reckon
I think
it's
about once.
It's probably the bird that you meet in the club when you're 7 or 8 drinks deep and a couple of lines down, and you think, I tell you what, actually, I might have a go on her, and then you take her home. But you wake up the next morning feeling all rough. You look over and somehow she's turned into a fucking gorilla.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, yeah, it looks good when I was putting you on yesterday, but now you don't look so fucking good.
Dulux once is the sort of girl you'll go with, but you don't want your mates to know about.
Exactly.
God, fucking Dulux once.
Exactly one of them.
Well, I've had a horrendous week. To be honest.
You're supposed to if you put the volume up and then hit it.
What's that?
Oh, actually, are we doing it?
We are.
Okay.
Shall I start?
Yeah, you start. You do them all because I ain't got fucking nothing.
When I start, give me a clue. You can do this, Ryan. You're
Go on,
professional.
go on.
You've done this.
Go on.
My good. Young Max. But a bit of a heart-to-heart a week ago.
Yeah.
And he's getting good. He's starting to listen. So my good was Max improving his just improving, really.
Yeah,
it's
just
nice to see,
keeping on
actually,
the,
that he's keen as mustard. Beats me to work still. I've still not beaten him to work Thursday, Friday when he's helping me out.
Yeah.
So, no, he's good. It's good. Like I say, it's just nice to see that he's someone young, keen, wants to learn.
Yeah.
And, just generally really pleased with him. So, that's good. That was my good. Does that give you enough time for a good? Yes, I'm going. Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
So loud, please.
God.
Good. Let's think. Good. I mean, Joseph.
Uh-huh.
Joseph has gone and bought a heated hose.
Yeah, how could you not say that was good?
Honestly, that is, is another level.
Where did he buy where did he get the heated hose from?
I think there's like this little shop just near us, just north, little independent merchants. It's called Paint Shack. That's the one.
The home of Capital Paints.
Oh yeah, big up Colin and Steve. We've apparently been told off because the popularity, the pull that we've got in the decorating community,
They can't
keep
cope
up
with the demand that we are actually
And remember,
generating.
not just Paint Shack, but any sort of merchants, whenever you buy anything, they ask for like an order reference or something like that. Just go, 2 decks, 1 mic.
So the heated hose has transformed.
I honestly think that if, say, you had because they're quite expensive, I don't know the prices off the top of my head, but say you had 2.5-3 grand to spend on a spray kit.
Yeah.
I think you're better off, instead of getting like a 2.5-3 grand sprayer, you're better off getting like an £800 sprayer and a heated hose.
Well, I bumped into Kev Steer at Paint Shack the other day, and he's raving about them as well. He said it's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
He said the difference is between not having a Merker and having a Merker.
Yeah,
It's that same sort of,
definitely.
That's the difference it makes.
It's one of those ones that, like, you think, it couldn't make that much difference. It can't make that much difference. You use it, and it does. It makes a huge difference.
And
not only in
the amount of paint he's saving.
I reckon you're saving at least, on the low end about 30%, on the high end about 60%. In terms of just overspray, and our masking up didn't need to be as comprehensive.
Oh, very good.
You could sort of, things that you'd plastic before, you could paper, because you knew that there wasn't going to be any overspray going that way. It is so controllable, beautiful, lovely bit of kit. It is big, it's heavy, and you're fighting that hose.
So why is not more people shouting about it?
Because I think they're quite a lot of money. It's just the
And
fact
decorators
that,
being decorators.
Yeah, it's just the fact that they are a lot of money. You know, you get people that are going, oh, nah, Merkers, I can't be, there's nothing, you know, no point in getting one of them. But then that's a quarter of the cost of a heated hose.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, the heated hose.
And I suppose
amazing bit
really,
of kit.
also you've got to have the work for it too, haven't you?
What? What
You've
do you
got to
mean?
have the work for the heated hose.
What do you mean?
Because to get your money back.
What do you mean? What do you mean you need the work? What type of work?
Well, I'd have thought. Well, you're going to say any type of work because we're going to have. Yeah, all right.
Any work that you can spray, the heated hose will make that easier.
Okay.
It's not as if, I'll tell you what, I won't use the heated hose on this bit because it doesn't need it, but I will use it on this bit.
Yeah, but you'd go in and spray a room out.
Latex paints, you don't put through it because apparently the latex gets all gummy when it's heated up and it can get caught in the hose and fuck it. So you don't, no latex paints through it, but anything else.
Right, I'm gonna. You had the heated hose.
Yep.
I've had Max. I've just thought of another one that's even better than Max
Yeah.
that I've used this week. That if you're not fucking using it,
No, we're not allowed to talk about that.
what?
I thought we said we're not allowed to talk about it.
I'll tell you what we do. We'll talk about it in the extra bit.
Aha,
And
so
there's
if,
less people.
so if you go to pod.fan /TWO hyphen decorators
I'll put a
hyphen
link.
and hyphen a hyphen microphone
I'll put a link in the description.
/extras.
I'll put a link into the description. If we talk about it in that, then then there's less people, and then they can cope with the demand of the extra.
Yeah, cool.
But I've just found
a
something
product.
product that will just blow your mind if you're using bare plaster, if you're painting on bare plaster.
Yeah, beautiful stuff.
But we're going to talk about that in the extra. Okay, so good, bad, fucking plasterers.
Go on.
Well,
After you.
I'm not going to say too much because I'm going to talk about that in the extra as well.
Are we going to be talking about anything in the free bit?
In the extras, I'm going to name and shame this fucking lunatic plasterer. I really am. I'm going to say where he is, and I'm going to get him to read that review because I followed the plasterers
Have you printed it off for
last week on a job. Do you want me to?
You can do. You can put it on this
Yeah.
screen. I'll read it off the screen.
Yeah, on a job. Fuck me. I think he's plastering with a fucking spoon. Absolute disgrace to put.
You showed me some pictures and it wasn't the best.
I don't normally go on a rant, but
Yeah.
fuck here now. This bloke needs to stop fucking plastering and start working in Tesco's.
Yeah.
Because oh my god. Yes.
And brings us to a point we're going to talk about in a bit, which is should you make the customer hold back money if they've had it freshly plastered?
God.
For the plaster, hold money back from the plasterer until we've been there and said, look, well, you know, this isn't right, that isn't right.
You just can't find decent plasterers. Well, there are decent plasterers about, but I think you have to be in the know, don't you?
I mean, I can count.
I know too.
I've been in, you know, yeah, you've been doing it years. I spent a few years on a site as a labourer, and I've spent a couple of years now doing this, and I can count on one hand the amount of spreads.
Yeah, that are decent.
And two of those on one hand, father and son team. So it's not as if you're getting them individually.
They're father and son, aren't they?
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So two of them.
Our
Four of them are two pairs.
Yeah.
Already, and then there's one bloke that I know.
Yeah. Absolute fucking disgrace. But anyway,
which is the reason Joe bought Mark V and learnt how to spray plaster, because even a shit spray plastering job that we do is better than most of the fucking plastering.
Yeah, and if it's shit, you've only got yourself to blame, not someone else.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's if it's shit, and also you'd not make it shit, would you? Because you're the one that's got to go on it again.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
You're not just running away with the money.
Good. What's your bad?
My bad. Couple of things.
Oh, well,
and
yeah.
they were going to be both of them were things that could get fucked, but I'll save them.
I'll tell you what can get fucked. Plasterers, they can get fucked. Well, unless you're a good plasterer, of course, then you can't get fucked.
I'll go this way. So if
you plaster with a fucking spoon, you can get fucked.
We've been rocking up to this job 8 o'clock every morning. I mean, I might be a little bit more towards the 8:15 because I hate waking up in the morning and it's a long drive, so it's not as even if you can book it and make it there quick, you know, it's a 45-minute drive.
And you got to go, and you're in another county, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh, no,
Is Woking in Surrey or Hampshire?
I think Wokin's in Surrey, but Cranley's in Hampshire.
Or was it West Sussex?
West Sussex, isn't it?
I don't know, it might be.
Yeah.
So you got to go across the county line?
Yeah. So we've been getting there at 8 o'clock every day. And got there on Friday. We have 2 rooms left to do. Bear in mind, we've bashed through their whole fucking house. It's a big job. We'd gone through all the house, and we were on the final 2 rooms on a Friday. We were getting them done and back and finished on that day. I get there already a little bit late. I didn't tell Joe this, so yeah. But anyway, I got there about 8:10.
Should have saved it for the extra because he hadn't paid. Is he paid for you? Or not?
I don't think so.
Tight fucker.
So I got there about 8:10, and one of the rooms, this little dressing room, I'd already pretty much finished it off. There was just a bit of filler to rub down, and that was it in that room. So I rubbed it down, and she was still in the master bedroom. Bearing in mind, like, half of it was masked up already, so she knew we were going in there.
Yep.
You know, 8:45 rolls around, still not there. 8:50, still sat there on my phone, not being able to do fuck all or nothing, just waiting for her to get dressed. I think about 9:05, I was finally able to get in that fucking master bedroom and start doing anything, which is just, it's just fucking annoying.
They operate on a different level, don't they, some customers?
They do. But then, at the same time, that afternoon, she came down and gave me my missus's birthday present. She gave us a little gift bag with, like, it was like a Fendi gift bag and, like, a load of makeup in it. Which is fucking great, because my missus' birthday is in a month, so that's gone in the garage and fucking sorted me right out. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Oh,
you're
right.
ugly. Go on. What's your
ugly? I don't know. I've been so ugly. What's ugly? Oh, I could say that I've been using Dulux paint this week, but that's a bit unfair. I don't know. I had the goods and the bads. Well, ugly.
I got an ugly.
I'll go then. I'll have
Traffic in fucking Guildford. Oh my god. It is horrendous. I fucking hate Guildford.
Yeah.
Hate Guildford because there's so many fucking coppers about. And the fucking traffic. The only good bit about Guildford is coming back through it on the way home.
Yeah.
Because you go there in the morning at like 7:30 trying to trundle through there. There's no one really about. But you go back in the afternoon, there's normally a bit of... bit of fanny walking around, isn't that what you used to say? A bit of fanny.
I don't think
There's a little bit of fanny walking around.
Don't keep repeating it.
What, fanny? There's a bit of minge.
No, I never said that. We were respectful. It was funny. Right.
Bit of minky.
No.
A bit of minky
that's...
walking around.
What is wrong? That's better, but no.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Love a bit of sunshine.
I just had an ugly. It's completely gone out of my head. Fuck. Oh god. Oh, I'll tell you what I did have.
Go on.
I did have a woman cancel an appointment on me this week, last week. Very strange. She was quite well to do. Come from Winchester.
Can you turn that fucking music off? I've done as long as I can. I can't do it anymore.
Could you just be a bit more subtle? Just go like that.
No, because doing that would just mean you turn it down. Shut the fucking thing off. It's annoying me. Thank you. Oh.
You're really not getting this, are you?
No.
Okay. Right. Yeah. I don't know if it's ugly. It's just annoying. I had a phone call from a woman in Winchester, rather well to do. She said.
Yeah.
She said, I'm looking for a select decorator. I said, well, you're in luck there, my princess. I said,
oh, God, you sorted right out, my babe.
Don't you worry. I said, well, you're in luck. I said, that's... She said, I've used Select over the last 15 years. She said, first person I used was in Winchester. Fortunately, his wife died and he had to move away. She said, then I found another one. She said, and he stopped decorating and went to work for a company. She said, so now I'm looking for a third decorator. Can you come and have a look at some work? I said, yeah, no problem. So, spoke to her. Anyway, I don't know what you lot do, but I confirmed the appointment with a little email. And also put a little bit of blurb about what we do.
Done your normal thing. You got a little booklet that you give out as well. History of the company.
A little bit about company info and what we get up to, who we work for, that old sort of... So sent that to her, emailed a PDF of the little thing so she could have a, peruse if she so desired. Anyway, the next day, about 9:30, I get a phone call from her. Yes, I need to cancel the appointment. I said, that's no problem. I said, okay. I said, she said, yes. She said, I haven't got time. I've got an hour to spend with you talking about decorating, because I put in the confirmation, what we do. We go around, have a look at the job to do. I'll go around and measure up. It normally takes about an hour-ish, depending on
how many rooms.
Yeah.
And...
She said, she said, I haven't got time to spend an hour with you talking about decorating. And she said, I certainly haven't got time to read all your stuff about your business. She said, I haven't got the time for that either.
Well, I haven't got the time for you, you cunt.
So I just thought, well, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you to
on,
read it,
yeah.
and it's only an outline. We haven't got, we're not sticking to it. I'm not
Chill
going
the fuck out,
Yeah,
babe.
exactly. So I just thought maybe
Maybe
it's
your wife has died as well, and you've had to move to a different
and I'm
part of the
thinking,
country.
have the other two select decorators actually worked for her, and then decided that perhaps, and it's quite good. That because it's quite nice when actually customers deselect themselves from your quoting process. Because I
don't have to figure out that you're a fucking twat. You've done it for me.
Exactly.
Thank you very much.
Really, if that's the way, I mean, trying to be a bit organised. I was trying to be a bit
professional.
Obviously,
show off,
I thought about it, and I think maybe it's just a bit of a control thing. I think she's quite controlling, and because
just
I
want someone to go in there and do exactly as she fucking tells you to do.
Yeah, and because I took the lead, she didn't like that, and I thought, well, that's good, because I really don't want to work for people like you.
Well, if you're a select decorator that works in and around Winchester, give us a shout if you worked for a cunt. Yeah. And might be the same one.
Yes, we'll
figure
if
it
you
out.
are a select decorator and you want to go work for let us know. I'll give you a number.
It brings up a post I saw on Facebook.
Oh, actually, no, before, keep that in mind, but also, being a select decorator, I thought, well, I better make a bit more of an effort. So I did actually say to her that if she hasn't got time to go around, then I'm happy for her to send me photographs, do a video call, send me some measurements of the room she wants done.
Yeah.
Via email, and I could price it that way. Haven't heard a thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Lovely.
No, I thought, well, I better actually not make the effort, but actually try and do everything I can to rescue the situation. But no.
But she didn't want to be rescued.
No. But anyway,
Right.
what have you seen?
Well, it brings to a point that I saw on Facebook. Someone put up a little message chain that they'd got, and it looked like it had been sent through Messenger. And if you listen back in the podcast, we decided long ago that Facebook isn't worth your fucking time. And
I think 99.9% of the time
it's a very
very hit and miss.
Yeah, more miss than hit.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, this person had a message sent to their business account going, when can you book me in for some work, blah blah blah. Mate, you replied going, well, currently we're booked up for about 7 or 8 months. We've been really busy. So
7 or 8 weeks, wasn't it?
Was it? I thought
so.
it was months.
I don't know. It might be months, but anyway.
But says, we're booked up for quite a long time. If that's still fine, we can still come and look at the job, but just be aware that you're going to be waiting that long.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what would be better is I think I screenshotted it. So instead of umming and ahhing and having a think of what's what, I could actually just find it for you.
Jesus, content that's prepared.
No, not really prepared, because I've still got to find it in my fucking screenshots somewhere. No, I don't think I did screenshot
I thought you did.
I screenshotted something. There you go. Yep, I do have it. Hi, thanks for the message. This is the decorator. Hi, thanks for the message. But at the moment, I'm not in a position to take on any new work. I'm completely booked up for the next 7 to 8 months.
Fuck.
Regard,
Yeah.
Mr. Keynes, decorator. And the customer comes back with 7 or 8 months? I find that hard to believe. I think decorators only take on big jobs because it's more money, and it's a shame because there is people who are desperate to get their home
Caravans
decorated. The grammar and spelling is fucking awful. And decorator only care about the money. Fucking too right. Yes. How did you figure that out? I'm running a business.
And I want to make money.
To make money?
No.
Fuck me.
No,
sorry,
don't.
I must be doing... Can you report me to the fucking police?
Yeah,
'Cause I'm
sorry.
doing something wrong.
No, and also the fucking business police.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll find a nicer, genuine decorator. I've just moved into my flat. Get fucked. We book in work, and work comes in. If you can wait, you can wait. If you can't, fuck off.
But who's he to say that?
Yeah.
I mean, I had a phone call yesterday from a bloke. Wanted the inside of his house painted. I said, because I tend to find if I got Max, so I'm trying to find a little bit more work. So I tend to say if anything over 3 months, and people say I'll find someone else.
Yeah.
So I said I've got about 2. I'm sort of like working for about 8 weeks. So that's sort of my sort of time limit. I don't fucking know where I am really. But anyway, oh no. He said I can't wait that long. I said, well, to be honest, I said, you're going to be very lucky to find anybody who can do it quicker than that.
Yeah.
Well, I know. He said, I'm sure I can find. I said, well, fair enough.
You can.
You'll probably find a handyman or a gardener, but do you want a decent job?
Yeah, or not.
I said, well, you got my number. I said, if you need to call me back, we can have a chat. But
I've seen a couple of people on Facebook recently, and it brings a little bit of warmth to my heart, where they get a message from a customer that they've gone to quote the job for, and come back, and the customer's gone, oh, it's too much, we'll find someone cheaper, or oh, you know, we don't want to wait that long. And then comes back about 3 weeks later, and they've gone, we hired another decorator, and we're taking him to small claims because of the quality of the work. Could you come over and have a look at it and just list out all the things that are wrong and why they're wrong? It's just like, I'd be well up for that.
Yeah,
I would fucking, with the most biggest, shit-eatingest grin on my face, walk around that job.
I'd be happy to come and assess his work. Fortunately, it's £100 for my report.
Yeah,
that's what I'd be.
An hour.
Yeah, I'd say I'm more than happy, but I'll fucking charge you for my time.
Yeah,
absolutely, because it's just taking the piss, isn't it?
While we're on, just reading that Facebook post.
I'm very aggressive today. I've got a bit of you in me today. I don't know.
This one was on DIY top tips on a budget, which is always fun. And I'm going to read it out as it's written. Gonna sound like a right armature here.
Armature.
When I measure a room for carpet, how do I know what metre squared do I need when tape measure only in foot, inch and centimetre?
What's this off of?
DIY top tips on a budget.
Fucking hell. I haven't got square...
You do sound like an armature.
I haven't got square metres on my tape. Fucking hell. You've had just a screenshot?
Yeah, just a screenshot.
Was there no responses?
Yeah, there are a couple, but they're just piss taking. It was like my fucking missus the other day. She was like, we sat there, she goes, I forgot that if it's centimetres, all you need to do is move the dot over and then it's metres. And I was like, yeah, and then if you move it the other way, it's millimetres.
Oh, please. There must be things that people do that you don't actually realise.
Yeah.
That, you know.
I've always said this, never underestimate how fucking stupid people are, because...
I know, it's painful, isn't it?
It is painful.
It really is. Never underestimate how stupid people are until you try and sell 150 spraying machines on eebay. That would be my advice.
Then you really get to know how fucking stupid people are.
Really.
Where am I looking? Right! Something that can get fucked.
Hey! Plasterers, you can get fucked, especially if you plaster with a fucking spoon.
So, I feel like I'm pretty good at cleaning up when we finish a job. I'll make sure everything's tidy, all of our gear's out, and then the last thing that's in the job is me and Henry. And then me and Henry will drag ourselves back. Even if say we're doing a whole stair and landing, even if we've not gone into the rooms, I'll open the door up and I'll do the first couple of foot of the carpet in the room as well.
Well, you're talking about hoovering. How do you hoover?
What do you mean?
How do you hoover the room out?
Fucking turning the plug
do you
on
use the fucking on your hands and knees?
No, I don't hands and knees it.
Do you not?
My knees are too fucked for that.
I know. I have Max moaning about it. Because we do it like we used to, on our hands and knees.
But do you remember what happened when you done that on a cream carpet?
God,
and had to get the fucking bloke out.
Of all the fucking customers as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They've moved now anyway.
Yeah, well.
Because of the cream carpet. No, I don't know.
That's why I don't like doing it on hands and knees. And Henry as well. You can pull it out and you can you don't have to use the head bit. You can get in the corners.
Before, in case you haven't listened to that podcast or you haven't come across it yet, we were doing a bedroom doing a whole house for a customer, but in this particular bedroom we were hoovering on a Friday. Was it a Friday afternoon?
It must have been quite late in the day.
And they were quite particular, this customer. And I was there with the end of the hoover, the nozzle bit, over the carpet, and there was a fucking black mark, wasn't there?
Yeah, come off the
end of the
plastic
hoover.
of the hose,
yeah,
wasn't it?
Yeah, and oh god. Tried sandpaper, tried everything to get it up, and it was still there.
Ended up having to get a fucking carpet cleaner out to deal with it, didn't you?
And he sorted it out though, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
And he says it's quite a common thing for the end of the hoover.
Yeah, which is exactly why I don't get on my fucking hands and knees and do it that way.
Yeah, exactly.
I will do on stairs. I'll take it off and do that. Or, if it's between the skirting and the carpet, I'll get the little thing out and go in there. But I'm not scrubbing the entire thing.
It was the first time ever I come across that. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that, but yeah, it's... Anyway,
but
we're on 24 minutes.
Yeah, so I was, when I was hoovering my way out, But before I'd even got the fucking Hoover out, it must have been Wednesday or Thursday, and I get that you know, they're quite particular about their dust they've got, and they're very aesthetic based. These customers, a lot about the image and stuff. Bearing in mind, we'd bought the heated hose to reduce the overspray, bought brand new fucking dust sheets at, I think they're like 13 quid a pop, and got about 10, 15 of those.
Yeah.
And, you know, we were being really careful about, I was dragging a bag around with me to put all of my rubbish in, not just leaving it on the dust sheets to shake out at the end. But I don't even think we'd fucking finished for the day. We were just folding up dust sheets, and she breaks out her own little fucking shitty cordless Hoover and starts hoovering up. And it's just like, hold on, you already assume that I'm going to do that shit of a fucking job that you need to follow around with your Hoover
Hang on,
behind
babe.
me.
Hang on, babe. Put that away.
Yeah. Fucking put that away. Fuck off out in the garden for another hour. If you want to hoover up, I don't really fucking care. But doing it before we've actually even finished the fucking job just winds me up a little bit.
You're not enjoying that job, are you?
Oh, that's the thing. Like, as much as I enjoy it, I fucking hate it. It's not so much the job. It's just getting there in the morning and then getting home. Like, it took me an hour and 10 minutes.
Oh.
It's a fucking on a clear day. It's 35-minute drive. It took me an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, my job's all right. Ask me about my job. Ask me where the customer makes me a cup of tea and egg mayonnaise sandwiches for lunch. Oh
nice.
Yes, she does.
But yeah, it's just like, you know, I don't. But at least let me fucking go around it once or before.
Yeah.
Let me do my
Or
part.
at least let me
of
go
it.
home
Yeah.
and say you don't. Yeah.
And then fucking do it when I'm not there. But to do
Honestly,
it while we're fucking folding dust sheets up.
You should have said, "Oh, thanks, that saved me a job."
Yeah.
And just fucking shook your dust sheets out and fucked off.
It's just like I get your very image
thanks.
based and you don't like the dust, but we've done our very fucking best to keep the dust down.
Yeah.
If you want to see dust, we'll get the old dust sheets out that we use in rentals that haven't been cleaned in fucking years and are covered in overspray.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know, I think we leave more dust on the job when we use them than was there initially. But yeah, it was just a little bit fucking. Or what? Are we doing a shit job in tidying up? Not good enough for you.
Yeah, all some people say, don't they? Oh yeah, you know, no offence on it, you know, not no offence, but I just thought
I'm quite, I'm very OCD and I like doing it a specific way.
Yeah.
And if it's not done that, because that woman over in Four Marks, me and her
that's
nearly had a fight because I was like, no, I want a Hoover. She's like, no, I want to Hoover. No, I want a Hoover. No, I want a Hoover.
Yeah, exactly.
Which fucking annoyed me a little bit. That can get fucked.
You got a second thing to get fucked?
I might do, but it might be a response on our Google Forms that you can find.
Ooh.
You can find on our Facebook group, 2X1 Mike Podcast.
Yeah.
That's numbers, not words.
This is all down to you. I don't know how to access it, so it's all down to you, right?
Yeah, and it's completely anonymous. So if there is a way to figure out how to find out who these people are, I can't fucking
You
find
told
it.
me it was Roy.
Yeah, they're all Roy. That's what we're gonna say. So
From Roy.
Oh no, I think we done that thing that can get fucked.
Oh. I really did put you on the back foot, didn't I, by starting without any preparation?
Oh yeah, you really fucking did.
Oh, good.
You think that I don't do anything? I just rock up here? It's not that way.
Really? It seems that way.
Right, so it's not so much. It is a little bit of a thing that can get fucked, but not really. We've done that one.
Okay.
What is the longest time you've ever had someone work for you or worked with who was a complete and utter cunt? Who thinks his ways are the best, i.e. using PVA for whatever reason.
Fucking PVA? Fuck off.
For whatever reason on filled areas. Sprays everything but insists on cutting in ceiling and woodwork by hand.
What?
Refuses to use dust sheets and floor coverings and uses his own shitty car boot sale £5 sander but has access to Festies and Murkies dustless on site. And thinks Leyland paints are the best paints going. What sort of total wanker is that? How long could someone like that be tolerated?
Thank you, Roy. About 3 years, it turns out.
Yeah. I don't know. I reckon it depends because, like, if you're subby to him, if you're not like working together, if you just subby to him, I'm of the mind that you just fucking you put your head down, you shut up, and you take your money. That's I think.
And again, it's that same old thing, isn't it? It's not how you get there; it's the final result, isn't it?
Yeah, but no, I don't think that is.
That's a bit fucking girly of an answer.
It's not, is it? It's not because if you get there by throwing loads of it's the same. I saw a picture of someone had some spread work done at their own house.
Well,
Decorator.
You trying to upset me? Fucking plasterers.
And the fucking state. It was only a little tiny water closet, but the state that they left the thing in. Plaster all over the drive, out the front,
you should say
all
that.
through the fucking...
Where I am, it's all over the fucking block paving. It's all up the brickwork.
Yeah,
and then you think, how can you fucking leave it like that?
The plaster, not in your case, but the plastering might be 10 out of 10, but the way they got there isn't the same. They didn't take care and get in there, and it's not. The finish isn't always the way. Sometimes the process is important.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
But if you're working together, I'd say about fucking 2 weeks before I told them to just, jog on. The thing is
you've got to work together.
Yeah, it's working together and also accepting that you can be wrong and there are different ways of doing things and better ways of doing stuff.
Yeah, but it's you need to click, don't you? You need to actually be in sync with each other, and it doesn't sound like he's interested in learning or wanting to make a difference. Yeah,
exactly, and that's the thing is you always got to be learning a little bit more.
Yeah,
and I think that adaptability is a huge thing. Sometimes
open-minded.
We'd still be on Supermat because we really liked Supermat, but it wasn't until we started trying other things and going other ways that we found better products.
Yeah.
But we thought Supermat was up there with some of the best, but it's fucking not. Supermat's well down that list now.
That's why you got to keep trying new products and In fact,
speaking of trying new products, we got something sent. Well, I got something sent to me from Mike Cupid.
Oh.
There's me trying to be fucking subtle.
Oh, what?
You're going on, you could be subtle, I'm there, pointing and trying to press the fucking thing, and you're just there with your arms crossed. Oh, no, I don't remember what's going on. What's happening?
Okay, well, maybe before we start the podcast, we should have a chat.
Well, you started the podcast without me fucking knowing!
Have we been sent anything from anybody, Ryan?
Yeah, we've been sent something via Mike Cupid.
Big nose.
There we go! Woo! Jesus. That's why I say it out loud to you. Because otherwise, your old cunt fucking brain doesn't get it.
When I was so laid back and enjoying the flow of the podcast, I didn't realise I had to do shit as well.
I got told yesterday that one of the most enjoyable parts of the podcast for this particular listener is me calling you an old cunt. So, yeah.
Well, I'm going to get you some signs made up of the jingles. Big nose, good, the bad and the ugly, and just fucking put them up and I'll play the jingle. All right?
Yeah. So we got sent some WRX, which I've used their rattle cans before, done them on some old Victorian radiators, and the rattle cans are really good. But we've been sent some satin wood, which was...
Hang on a minute, Ryan's going to get it.
I think it's just called satin wood paint. Yeah.
It looks like the tin looks like it's been beat around a fucking football field about 10 times, but you'd never lift up that fucking ceiling paint.
Yeah, so we got this other stuff it's called ceiling paint, and a while ago now I said that the metric, before even opening up the tin, there's a couple of ways to tell a decent paint, and one of them is when you pick it up, you go, "Oh fuck!"
I don't know what. I think
there's lead in the middle of this.
Yeah, I think Mike's put some gold bars in there or something because it weighs a fucking ton.
This ceiling paint weighs a lot, so I can imagine it is quite good because there's
it's in a 5 litre.
Good gear in there.
It's in a 5 litre tin, but you wouldn't lift up a 10 litre tub of that, would you?
No, 10 litre of that will
fuck it.
Give you a workout for the day.
I don't know what's in it, but I'm sure Ryan will tell you in a few weeks exactly how much you can thin it out.
Capadin still holds the top of that list for me. But about 60-70% you can juice that, depending on the job.
I've never picked up a tin of emulsion that is that heavy.
Yeah, it is very, very heavy. So that'll be I'm on Windows next week, so it won't be next week that you'll get a review of it. But at some point in the future.
Well, I might be taking that satin wood and have a go.
Fucking might you? It got sent to me. It was nothing to do with the podcast. It was sent to me.
I thought it's... Oh, sorry.
No.
Well, fuck you then.
I'm just talking about it. I'm just talking about it on the podcast.
Oh, you cheeky cunt.
It was sent to me. I only sent it here because normally either you or Mum are home.
Have you been sent it for a review then?
Yeah.
Well, you fuck off the podcast with it then. It's not on the podcast. No, ignore all that we've just talked about.
Yeah. Going to edit that bit out.
Yeah, exactly. That ain't going in there. All you're going to hear is
Big nose.
That'll be that.
Yeah, me shouting at you.
Right. Anyway, for the free listeners, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Hello. Oh.
Things that can get fucked.
Oh, hello.
This is.
Is this
again
from Roy again?
No. Yeah, this is from Roy or Grumpy Old Bastard. They've put down the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Things that can get fucked. Stair spindles, exteriors other than bungalows, Facebook-type bastard customers wanting top job for now. Latest customer who's minted wanted me to use some old Audi paint in a shed. For fuck's sake! I think most people haven't got a clue about prep and a quality job from a shit one.
Exactly.
Grumpy
We've said
old
that
bastard.
for fucking forever, haven't we?
Yeah.
We have actually said that.
Yeah.
And also, the fucking more money people have got, the fucking tighter they are with it.
Yeah, exactly.
But I can't argue with any of those points.
No, not particularly. I said something the other day because these customers that we're, like I say, they're quite about the look and stuff, and we were being quite careful about masking and things like that. And Joe said that to me. He was like, take extra care on these because they do look quite a bit. And I was like, yeah, but sometimes the harder customers fucking look, the less they actually see. Like you can get away with some stuff because you know that they're going to be looking, and you leave them one little bit that's a little bit
Obvious.
fucky, and it's going to take you about 2 minutes to fix up.
Yeah.
I didn't see that bit. Sorry, it must have been at
And
the end
once
of the
they found
day.
it, they're happy.
Once they found a bit to pick on, they're happy. The rest of it could look like shit. But
Yeah, it's generally the thing. If they find something, they normally tend to stop
Yeah.
looking. They are, well, I've
no,
done my job.
I found my thing. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You
Um,
got anything else to get fucked? Apart from plasterers?
Nothing that could get fucked, but we did have a nice message.
Did we?
Again, this is going to get confusing because I need to remember what I've read on what week and where it stops.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think this was last week because we spoke a little bit about Nan and stuff.
Oh, yeah. That was,
So we got one going. Trev and Ryan, thank you for opening up a bit about your mental health. I've struggled for years with it and working on my own as a fucking train. I stumbled across the podcast soon after you started, and it's really helped out. Keep it going.
Exactly.
Which is really nice.
Yeah.
We all struggle. We might be on site and fucking laughing and joking, but yeah, everyone's had their bad days.
And that's exactly why we started this podcast, just to keep you company and have a laugh and, just generally talk shit and...
And to be honest...
What?
I think being a little...
I tell you what can get fucked. Mental health. There you go. Hey, guys.
A little bit of depression and a little bit of feeling bad about yourself actually comes to be an advantage, because when you get to the other end of it, like Joe said this to me the other day, I can't remember what it was, but you called me something like a pussy or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I am, you're not wrong. He was like, I can't say anything to get you going, can I? I was like, nah, not really, because anything you say about me, I've probably thought about myself 10 times fucking worse.
Yeah.
You call me fucking pussy or worthless or anything like that. Yeah,
no one would say that to you.
No, but they wouldn't. But I've thought worse things about myself than anyone could ever say to me. So now I've come out the other end of it, and I'm doing better in my life. Say what you want. I don't give a fuck. I've thought worse things about myself than you'd ever fucking say. So whatever.
Fuck's sake, Roy.
No, I think it's a good thing. Do you know what I mean?
You did have me worried a few times in the van when we were talking.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, and there's just nothing I could do. I could only be there to talk to you about it.
Yeah, exactly, and that does help.
And the things you said were fucking scary.
Yeah.
They were fucking...
Yeah.
They weren't nice.
No.
And as a dad, listen to your son talk like that, you think, what can I do? And, and also, not to know that you'd gone through it. You were feeling that shit
and
about
that's
yourself.
the worst thing is you don't tell people. So, you go through it, and the people that you speak to afterwards are like, shit, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
No, well, you didn't, because I never told you.
I know.
I'd be walking home.
Mind you saying that, you're probably, you're one of the lucky ones that have actually gone through it, and you think, fucking hell.
Well,
and now, at least you can recognise it.
Yeah, I used to walk home from work, come off the train, put my headphones on, and walk home. Never look crossing the road, because I think, God, I'd love one to hit me. Put me in hospital for a bit, take me out of this shit. And just fucking, I'll get home at like 10 o'clock in the evening, so there'd be no one about. You just fucking dawdle over and be like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, fucking hit me. Give me a change of fucking pace for a couple of weeks.
There was a message on Facebook. Around 10 o'clock, there's a fucking idiot that don't look when he crosses the road. Be careful.
And it's I don't think it was more like ideation, I think they call it. Idolization. Like, it wasn't... I don't think I was ever going to go through with it, but the thought of it sort of gave me a bit of comfort that I could do it if I wanted to, if it got that bad. I wouldn't ever do it, but I'd stand at the edge of train platforms going, it'd just be a step. That's all it'd be. It's just a fucking step forward, and then it's gone. And what would happen after that? Nothing, because I wouldn't fucking care.
Yeah, but you wouldn't, but you'd leave a fucking whole world of pain behind you. And that's just cuntish.
Yeah, my missus's uncle killed himself long before she ever knew him, but that still affects her now.
Yeah.
you know, she still thinks about it, and it's still, you know, and the knock-on effects are so huge.
There is a thing. I've got to find it on Facebook now. On where we're talking about it. Got to find it on YouTube. It's about this bloke that jumped off the Golden Gate. What's his fucking name?
We've spoken about this.
Have we?
Yeah, and the moment he jumped off, he realised all of his problems weren't actually that big, and he could work his way out of it.
Yeah, and he actually, Kevin Hines, I think his name is.
Yeah.
And he jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge because he just had enough. And he said as soon as he let go of that handrail, he'd wished he hadn't done it, and it was too late. But he fucking survived, and Kevin Hines. You'll find it on YouTube. But yeah, it's just worth just fucking watching and listen, and just you think yeah. So anyway, that's fucking cheerful.
Yeah, but no, I mean it's good. It's good to fucking cheerful or not. It's a reality of the world, and I think that helps as well. Is that, you know, people. You walk past them, you think, oh, how are you so fucking happy in your life? How is everything you're doing going really well and everything working? But in reality, everyone feels shit. You know, no matter how good the life appears on the outside, you don't know what's going on the inside.
No, absolutely not.
You know, everyone goes through a bit of shitty, and speak to someone. That's the best way.
Well, that's like with my sister and her ex-husband. You know, my mum. Oh, who's it? Yeah, but you're only getting one side. You don't know what the fuck happened behind closed doors.
Yeah, exactly.
My sister could have been a right cunt to him. You know, you just don't know why you're getting involved. You've only got one side. I know it's your daughter and all that, but fuck's sake, it's just one side of the story.
Yeah.
At least try and get both sides and make a judgment then. God.
Yeah. Don't forget to follow at @TD_decorating on Instagram. And give Joe a follow at @DialSquareDecorating on Instagram.
Oh, we're shouting out Joe's now, are we?
Yeah. I want to see.
Has he sponsored this bit of the show?
I want to see how much pool we've got to go up. Oh, and if you're into American rugby, there's a podcast called 3-Man Draft that you should look at. There's a couple of my mates.
Right.
They've started an American football podcast.
Anybody else? Yeah.
I'll tell you what, JT Decorating on Instagram, they're quite a laugh.
They are good, actually, yeah.
Be worth looking at AVE on YouTube, This Old Tony on YouTube.
CT1, get your Pill Tech.
Yeah, get your Pill Tech from CT1.
Yeah. Oh, and also, if you're looking for any paint... no, I got told off by John Mears for doing that.
What?
Drinking on the mic, and he was not happy.
The problem is that I think with John is it's a well produced but me and you, it's supposed to be like
raw.
The person that's listening is cutting in the skirt over there,
it's a tea
and then
break.
we're the other side of the room having a chat between us, and they're just sat there listening, going, "What the fuck are these two cunts on about?" What?
Yeah, we're nowhere near him, John. And we don't plan to be.
Don't forget to go to jmears.co.uk. There's another one.
Fucking hell.
And don't forget to check if you want to listen to the extended version of this podcast, go to pod.fan/TWO-decorators-and-microphones/extras.
And also, if you'd like to watch a few videos, please check out
Decorate Tips by TJ.
Or follow me on Instagram at TJ Decorate.
Should we think of any
Fucking hell. Yeah. Also, if you're in the market for some paint, nip over to Paint Shack in Windlesham.
If you fancy let me look at this one first. But,
oh God,
Joe,
we're on 45 minutes, right? We've got to wind this up.
I think it's something like Scrunchies by Bella.
Oh God, what the fuck are we doing now?
Yeah,
Jesus.
It's Bella's Scrunchies on Instagram if you want some lovely handmade scrunchies.
No, who's she? Fuck off.
I think it's Joe's niece. Joe's niece has started making scrunchies and selling them on Instagram, so it's well worth going and giving them a follow.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I'll tell you what, they can get fucked.
You just flick through. You just told a 12-year-old girl to get fucked. You grumpy old cunt. Where else are we going? What else is on my going? It's just you. It's mostly just you on my Instagram.
Oh God, we don't. Right, I think that's it for
I think that is it. I don't know if I've got anything else. I'm sure there's always one thing that I want to talk about, and I always remember it on the drive home.
Right, well, write it down. And
Should we talk about the F1 for a little bit?
well, can you...
All right, we'll wrap it up.
Well,
Sorry.
No, we'll do the F1 because John, I think John's paying for it anyway, so he'll
Let's because then we won't have anything for the paid ones. This was a good one for you, you free listeners, you tight cunts.
Exactly.
So go and give us £2.50.
Yeah.
And then we can do this more often. Well, not more often, but we can do longer ones that are paid,
Exactly.
and then we can buy some shit. We might actually maybe do the competition that we've been talking about for the last 4 fucking months.
Oh, yeah, we better do that. They're still there, those boxes.
Oh yeah, and also we got told on the.
I've just marked the fucking month. Then
we
still
got
talking.
we got told on the form that controversy sells. We need to be more controversial.
More controversial.
Yeah, how? How the fuck do we get more? All the bridges have been fucking burned.
Exactly.
We need to build them back up again, and then we can burn them again. So Dulux straight, Dulux. I actually really like their paint.
Oh,
Dulux paints are really good.
Brave ground.
Yeah, brave ground, lovely colour.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to mark this again.
Mark it again.
Fucking hell.
All right, see you later. Until next time, go and give us money and listen to
Stuff
more
and all
and
that,
follow
yeah.
us and decorate.
Have a great week, guys.
Yeah, bye.
Right, that fucking plasterer.
Oh,
Let's get
yeah,
this
that's
sorted
good.
out. Right.
Right, can you but actually your mouse is wireless, isn't
Yeah,
it?
no.
Oh no, it's
but
not
anyway.
as wide.
Right.
Right.
But
No,
this
that's all
fucking
right. I only need to
plasterer.
scroll a
Let's
little bit. Where is
right.
it? So
Let me
where
set
is it?
set the story. The plasterer did this work for the customer. To be honest, he had embossed wallpaper on the walls. He wanted it taken off, and the walls replastering. To be honest.